Okay, I think we're live. We're live again. It's gonna be short to the point. Can you write comments if you can see me? If you can see me, can you write in the comments if you can hear me? But anyways, this is day two. We're gonna do a 9-day sequence of how to help you get anything you want in life. That is obviously reasonable, right? uh, and I'm going to tell you the method of how I always get anything I want, no matter the circumstances. Okay, so if you can hear me, comment below. But anyways, we're going to start. Okay, so basically, the formula that I use in 2012 and on 2014 I already made my first $1 million in the internet. Okay, and then from that specific business we did more than 8 figures. Okay, let's just talk about more than 10 million. Okay, and I apply what I learned from people that actually crush it in business, right? And one of the things that I learned is if they are doing well and they're doing this well, I should do this too. Okay, and but again, it has to be in a way that you need to believe that you can actually do it. Because for example, I used to play soccer, right? I used to play soccer. um was I made for play like Messi? No, I was not gifted with that kind of body, composition or speed. You understand? So can I just believe and say I'm going to be an uh, a professional boxer? Yes, I believe it. Can I be a professional boxer? No, look at this. Come on, I cannot be a professional boxer. Okay, so there are certain things that you have to believe them. Otherwise, you're not going to apply this formula. Okay, that's what a lot of people teach the wrong way. Okay, so when I started, I learned this formula, and the formula is: first you need to know what you hate. Okay, I hated having a boss that will not allow me to basically I had kids. My kids were little and I had to go to school for some events, and basically he was always mad. For me, that was the thing that I hated at that time. Okay, then I created a picture of what I really wanted. I wanted to be free. I wanted to have opportunity where I can, um, be my own boss. That's what I wanted. You can want whatever you want. Maybe you want to be super good at your job. Okay, whatever it is, you have to want something. Okay, now you have to feel the feeling that I want you to close your eyes for a second. I want you to have that feeling of that thing that you want so bad that you have it. Okay? What is it? I don't know. For me was at that time was I want to have my own business. I want to be my own boss, and I feel it, and it feels amazing. I wake up, on my own times. I can go see my kids from their events, whatever that was. I start feeling it, okay, that I had it, okay, and I had to. That the last part of the formula that they taught me, these very successful people, was and have no attachment to the result. So if it happens, happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I had to keep that stage of feeling throughout my life, no matter what happens, no matter if they are taking they were repossessing my car, or they were kicking me out of the house, or whatever the circumstances. You have to I had to keep that feeling like I have it without attachments. Okay, that was the formula that they taught me. Okay, and I was able to find the business now. Okay, so I don't know where you are right now in life, but let's say that's what you're going through right now. There's credit cards are maxed out, especially right now in this situation. In the world, a lot of people have, maybe losing their home, or they're not getting paid as much as they want. Maybe you lost your job or whatever it is. You lost your business. The first thing that you need to want is not, I want a mansion. You can dream about that, but the first thing should be, I need to get something that starts making me money. Right? That's the first thing, because you need to believe of that first thing. Right? For me, in that case, was start a business, and I found affiliate marketing at that time. Right? you know so once you have that thing, you're making money. Now your next step might be that you can start dreaming. After you accomplish that, will be, okay, I want to make $1 million a year on that business. Right? Something that can be up, in levels. Right? That way you feel excited. Not like, I want to be a professional boxer. Yes, I believe it. And it's never going to happen. Then you're going to be very disappointed. Right? So so in my change, okay, I accomplished all the things that I wanted with that technique, but I also attracted bad things, which I didn't care at the time, because all I wanted was, I wanna be a millionaire. I wanna be a millionaire. I wanna be a millionaire. Whatever. Because I didn't understand that, about karma, about what God wanted from me. Okay, and now when I changed the path, the first thing that I asked was, send me something that aligns with what you want. God, Jesus. For me, it's Jesus, right? I'm a Christian. Okay. So for you, if I have to teach you, I suggest that you go that route, because the other route, yes, you can accomplish the money, but it might be the money coming from the evil side, and you don't want that. Okay, unless you don't care. Okay, that's not what I want anymore. I have given up anything that doesn't help me get closer to my goals with heaven. You know and again, you might lose deals, but it's still, if God trusts you because you're a good person, God helps good people, because you are the one that provides opportunities for others. Right? So it really that's my choice. So I do this prayer, and this is what I did. The prayer, I found an amazing, basically, opportunity, and I can help anyone, literally anyone, with desire to have success. I work with 9-figure companies, like they make more than $100 million a year, ethical, and you can do it on part-time, you can do it full-time, and basically create a career, while you can still do anything that you're doing. But this is like really, 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 for me, super ethical, and I'm happy every day. And you can still, if you have dreams to make millions, you can make millions. But anyways, so the prayer that I do, this is day two. Watch day one, but today is day two. Okay, so we're gonna do that prayer. Okay, so I want you to really, ask God, Jesus, what you want. Okay, I already gave you the formula. You have to believe. You cannot have doubts. You have to believe that it's happening. Okay. And you have to remove attachment. And and what I ask is what I always say, what is aligned with your will, not what I want. Okay. So day two goes like this: surrender to me does not mean to fret, to be upset, or to lose hope. Nor does it mean offering to me a worried prayer, asking me to follow you and change your worry into prayer. It is against this surrender, deeply against it, to worry. Don't worry, he says, to be nervous and to desire to think about the consequences of anything. It is like the confusion that children feel when they ask their mother to see to their needs and then try to take care of those needs for themselves so that their childlike effort get in their mother's way. Surrender means to placidly close the eyes of the soul, to turn away from thoughts of tribulation and to put yourself in my care, in Jesus' care, God's care. So that only I act saying, you take care of it. So you let God, Jesus, take care of it. Ask for that thing that you want and believe that it's coming. Have the feeling that it's coming. It has to be aligned with the Lord. You cannot be like, hey, I want to have a OnlyFans business. You know, it doesn't align with God. So, but the evil man might give it to you. So I don't want any of that. Okay. And then you say 10 times, oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. Okay. Now you have to let God do his thing. Okay. Whatever you ask for, maybe it's for an opportunity, maybe you are looking for a job. Obviously, you have to take action, right? And again, go after it. Okay. If you want to start making sales in your business, go after it and don't worry about rejection. Don't be attached to the result. Just do it because he promised, if you truly believe, he will make sure you have it. But you need to be on that state. Doesn't matter the circumstances. You cannot be, I want money, I want money, I want money, because now you're in scarcity mode. You always gonna be in that scarcity mode. I want money, I want money, and then you're always gonna be asking, I want money, because you're not gonna have money. Okay, so this is important. Every day, I'm gonna improve the message, but I just started 2 days ago, so I'm getting back in the mode. Hope this helps you achieve what you want that is aligned with what God wants for you. Okay? Have a great day. Take care, guys. I have to go to make some moolah. Take care. Bye.